Good morning. Oh, nope. I'm so used to doing these in the morning. It's actually the afternoon. The, the weather is a lot better now, so I'm in a fleece and I don't have to wear coats anymore. And I actually don't have my backpack this time because I just want to go on a nice chill walk. I just got back from a little mini vacation. I went out to the city with my family and I just stayed there. And that was pretty fun. I had a good time. And I learned some stuff, just being out in the city. So I wanted to share, some of my revelations that I had, I guess, or some of my reinforcements, I guess that's a better way of saying it. So, I know in my being, my tempo, right? I've gone through a lot, but I also realized that being around my family, like at least in the same context that like as I have been before, like, just being like a hotel with them, I realized how much stronger I've gotten mentally. I'm not nearly as reactive anymore. Not really as reactive to just certain triggers, or I don't get as mad as easily or as irritated, and like I could catch myself. Like, for example, like my mom, right? I love my mom. She's done a lot for me, right? But she also, and I think a decent amount of people can relate to this, but she could just say stuff that kind of rubs me the wrong way. And it's like, before, I would just get really like upset. I'm like, what are you even saying? It's like, or like, just get really irritated, right? And like, I would get like visibly irritated. But now, because my mom hasn't changed at all, right? But now I realize it's like, she'll say something that'll like trigger me, or that like I perceive as being annoying, right? Because at the end of the day, this is only like how I feel about this, right? And I could change how I feel about that, but it'll be something that my old frequency would perceive as like annoying, and now I'm like, I take a deep breath, or I don't pay it any mind anymore. I'm like, I keep doing what I'm doing, or I just keep minding my business, and I don't let it affect me as much. And I noticed that, right, the entire time, and I was like, well, I guess the work that I'm doing is molding me into this new frequency, right? Just being like full of self-love, or not letting things bother me as much as they have in the past. And I'm really grateful that I can even perceive that. And I think it's good to be able to acknowledge just growth that you have gone through, right? It doesn't matter who you are or what kind of journey you're on. You always should acknowledge growth, right? So I guess that's what I'm doing, and really proud of myself for being able to notice that and to see the tangible results of my journey. Overcoming my repressed anger, overcoming the damage that has been done to my mind just through content that I used to consume, right? Realizing that there is much more to life than I originally was led to believe, right? It's a nice day outside. Yeah, this fleece is good. It's good fleece weather. Another thing, right? I went rock climbing when I was out, right? And I noticed that, ooh, some kids over there, kind of, they're triggering the dog right now. But I went rock climbing and I realized I was more confident, right? And being able to talk to more people, right? Because somebody's getting attacked over there. I don't think they're actually getting, they're just playing. Oh my god. Can't say that. That's terrible. But I realized I had more confidence and I could just talk to people a lot better. I asked someone to record me doing this climb, right? And if you ever been rock climbing or you ever been inside a gym before, you know, if you don't have a partner, I think it could be a little bit awkward just asking someone to record you, right? But I want to record myself just so I have proof to see how far I've come with rock climbing. But I digress. I asked someone, and you know, it just led to a full-blown conversation. You know, we were talking for a while, just chopping it up, right? And I was talking with other climbers as well when they eventually left. You know, just talking. I talked with this father and his daughter. I talked with this college student and this couple, right? It was really fun. And I noticed, like, I feel a lot more comfortable talking with people. And it's good. You know, before, the thought of talking with people, you know, used to really, like, kind of scare me. I guess, yeah, it would kind of scare me. Like, before, I would prefer, you know, talking, like, on, like, a headset, like, on a game, you know, like, being behind the screen, right? And I wouldn't always, like, troll people, right? I'm not, like, I don't go around, like, spreading hateful, like, messages, right? Cause that's, like, that's gross. But I definitely felt more comfortable talking behind the screen, you know, playing games with friends, because then I didn't have to deal with facing them face to face, right? But now I feel a lot better talking with, you know, friends, random strangers, right? Even family, right? Because I would be pretty awkward, like, talking with family. And, you know, it's not like I disliked my family. I love my family. But I just didn't feel like talking sometimes. And that might just be a me thing, you know, something with my neurology. But, yeah, no, it's nice. I noticed I express a lot more gratitude to the universe. I express gratitude every day, and I feel like the universe is showing that the gratitude is being heard, right? I feel a lot more confident, and you know, this being able to talk in this camera, right? This is, you know, part of my journey, right? Being able to reflect on it, reflect on myself, not only physical things like, you know, my speech, you know, my enunciation, my pronunciation, my voice inflections, how many times I stutter, or say, like, you know what I mean? Like those little voice tics, whatever you want to call them. Being able to see that and just notice it, right? Because I'm still not going to edit this, right? This is just me, right? And so being able to speak better, but also just sharing it. It's nice. And I'm happy. That trip was really nice. It allowed me to see my personal growth. And, I think that's one thing that if anyone is going to take away from this, is that's what you should focus on. Focus on your own growth, right? Don't compare yourself to other people. Comparison is the thief of all joy. I think that's the saying, right? Comparison is the thief of all joy, right? If you constantly compare yourself to those around you, whether it's like physically, like, you're comparing yourself to someone who has been doing this for 10 years, right? Or mentally, right? Like, you see someone who maybe is like a college student and they are performing X, Y, and Z all while still getting these grades. Or you see a business owner, they're doing this and they've only been doing this for this amount of time and they're making this, right? You can't compare yourself to those people, right? Because everyone's journey is different. Your journey is unique, it's special, right? Plus, another thing with social media is that typically, right, obviously there's exceptions, but you typically only see the highlights of someone's journey, right? The highlights, the optimal moments, the top moments, right? Like, oh, I made this much. Oh man, look how many pull-ups I can do, how many weighted pull-ups I can do. Look how hard I can climb. Oh, look at me. I have this business and I'm getting straight A's. And take a deep breath. You are on your own journey. You are making your own progress. And it's important to reflect on that. Your journey is unique, special, and with consistency, with dedication, showing up for yourself every day, you will see the fruits of your labor. Understand that all the answers you want, all the answers you desire are within you. It's a beautiful day outside. I could feel the wind. It's calling to me, right? I think the universe agrees with me, in this creator energy that I'm entering. So yeah, don't compare yourself to other people. Recognize your own growth, how far you've come, right? And mold yourself into the person that you want to be. No matter what field it is, whatever it is you're trying to do, whatever goals you have, mold yourself into that person. Show up for yourself. And one day, that'll be who you become. So yeah, that's what I've noticed from my trip. Just life, man. Life is good. Life is only as good as you want it to be. And I love it. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my walk. If you're watching this, I love you. Thank you for staying. I hope something resonates with you. You matter. And just keep showing up for yourself. All right. Again, this is all just unedited. Just me and you, right? Just me and you. So, yeah, I love you. Take care of yourself, right? And may you forever be blessed.